that's not your bedroom anymore. Hashtag hashtag hashtag, part 2, English version. The kitchen fell into a silence so heavy it felt as if even the air had stopped breathing. The real estate agent stood there holding his folder close to his chest, as if he suddenly understood he had walked into something far deeper than a simple property visit. My son took a step forward. "Mom, what is all this?" There was less surprise in his voice than fear. "Why did you call him?" "We live here. This is our home." I pulled a chair back and sat down, slowly. With the kind of calm only a person has who has already made her decision. "You live here," I said evenly. "But this house belongs to me." My daughter-in-law cut in immediately. "Mom, why are you creating drama? We could have talked about this at home. Think about the child. What kind of impact will this have on him?" I looked at her. Her hands were trembling, but her voice still carried authority. The same authority that had ruled my breathing for the past 4 years. "The impact on the child," I said softly, "started the day he watched his grandmother's bed being removed from her room." My son flinched. "We didn't throw it out." "Don't change the meaning," I interrupted calmly. "A decision doesn't change just because you rename it." The agent cleared his throat gently. "If I may, I'll just complete the formal part." I nodded. "This property is not listed for sale," he said. "But the owner requested a verification of market value and documents. Everything is in order." My son sank into a chair. His shoulders collapsed. "Mom, are you trying to throw us out?" he asked quietly. As if he had suddenly turned back into a child. I paused. This was the moment where I could have become the old version of myself. The mother who cried. Who stepped back. Who said, "No, it's fine, we'll talk." But I didn't. "I am not throwing you out," I said. "I am taking my place back." That evening, I called an old friend. A lawyer. Someone who had known me since my first days learning how to keep files straight and facts clean. "You don't sound emotional," he said. "That's good." "I'm tired," I replied. And tired people don't lie to themselves anymore. The notice was prepared the next day. Legal. Clear. Without emotion. 30 days. Not one less. Not one more. When the notice was delivered, I wasn't home. I had checked into a small hotel. For myself. For the first time. The phone rang nonstop. I didn't answer. First message. "Mom, what are you doing?" Second. "Think about the child." Third. "You'll end up alone." I turned the phone off. Being alone was better than disappearing inside my own house. On the 3rd day, I returned home. I went straight to the bedroom. The door was the same. But I was not. I gently called my grandson over. "Why are you sleeping here, sweetheart?" He said innocently. "Dad said this is my room now." I smiled and nodded. "No. This is Grandma's room. You're a guest." He went quiet. That evening, my son raised his voice for the first time. "You're destroying everything." I placed the papers on the table. "These are keeping things in order." He had no answer. The following week, the electricity was disconnected. The internet stopped. The extra bank card was frozen. My son yelled. My daughter-in-law cried. The child sat silently. I said nothing. Silence, sometimes, is the strongest consequence. On the 15th day, my daughter-in-law came to me. Her eyes were red. "We'll have to find another place," she said quietly. I nodded. "That's a wise decision." "You won't come with us?" she asked, making one last attempt. I looked out the window. The trees were moving. The house was breathing again. "No," I said. "I will stay where I belong." The 30th day arrived. That morning, I didn't look at the house. I was out of town. In the afternoon, my lawyer called. They're gone. Just that sentence. I ended the call. That evening, I returned. I opened the door. Opened the windows. Let the air in. I washed the floors. Cleaned the walls. Put my bed back. Turned on the same old lamp. The room exhaled. That night, I looked at a photo of my grandson. There was no anger. Only truth. I said to myself, boundaries are not the opposite of love. Boundaries are what allow love to survive. I turned off the light and slept. In my room. In my house. Subscribe to my channel and like the video. If you want more videos like this, let me know in the comments.